Welcome to today's topic, problem versus solution, where to focus, how to deal. Into the contents, focus on problem. When we focus more on the problem, what happens? When we focus on the solution, what happens? And how to set goals, shift to what? Let's see. And we will focus on solutions, plus we will do one activity for the week. So, welcome once again to the topic. Usually we think there is a problem, there is one solution. Here, there is one problem, there are many solutions. Solutions 1, 2, 3, 4, and more. Yeah, when in the problem, when we are thinking of the problem, when we are stuck with the problem, what will happen when we are in the solution? What is the difference? Let us see that. When in the problem, we will have a negative mindset because problem is not positive, problem is negative. We don't want, we try to avoid it. So when in the problem, we will have a negative mindset, number one. Number two, problem is seen as eating me. I get submerged. Problem is seen as overwhelming. And then there is a narrowing of mind in the sense we just see, we have like a tunnel vision. We see only the problem. We don't see anything around us. We get so much submerged in that. And we feel as if we are crippled and we will have a negative self-talk. A couple of examples we will see soon. And we will have two negative modes of expression. See, what happens is a problem came to us, no? An uninvited guest. Because of that, I will start thinking negative and then I will express negatively. So, in a way, because of my negative expression, I will obviously get a negative response. So, my belief get reinforced. Okay, my thinking was right. Only this can happen to me. Who is strengthening? Who is reinforcing the statement? Me. So, if I change my approach, I can change the response as well, and then the outcome is better. So we will not be trapped in the vicious cycle. To break the vicious cycle, we need to have some positivity. So let us see examples of self-talk. We all must have had this at one point or other in life, that when stuck with the problem, we feel this is the end of life. I cannot get out of this. This will be with me forever. So I can never get out of it. It is going to destroy me. This is the end of my life. I cannot escape. Nobody is there with me. I am alone. And I cannot trust people. Why? Because I'm alone. I feel I got trapped in the problem. Negative modes, two important modes. One is defensive. Either I will defend myself, I will shrink, I will isolate, and then I will be in that defensive mode, or I will be reactive. Both not good. When in the solution, what happens is three important points we need to remember here. One is positive meaning making. Second is benefit finding. Third is alternative searching. Positive meaning making means, okay, a problem came. It is not a welcoming thing, but then there is some interpretation I can give that is positive. So that is positively interpreting the situation, not to mask the intensity of that, but to get to solutions more easily. And then benefit finding thoughts. Yeah, this is very, very important. When stuck with an issue, I need to think, okay, what is the benefit here? It came for a reason. What is the benefit? Maybe it is here to strengthen me, or maybe we don't know. Many things we cannot interpret with our senses. So best way is, it came, let me give a positive meaning to it. Let me find some benefit in that. And then, so with these thoughts, self-talk becomes positive. For example, we might think people are stressed. It is not about me. Maybe their upbringing is like that. They cannot be otherwise. We might get a positive self-talk. We will not put the blame on self. I am suffering. Things won't change. They are like that. No blaming others, no blaming the self. So positive self-talk, very, very important. Next, yeah, we will start to focus on times when problems are not happening. This is called exception. That is when the problem is at its minimum. See, even though we are stuck with the problem, there will be a few days, a few times where the problem's intensity is not that much. It is not affecting me. So note that. What was different during that time? Very important. When we focus on that, it helps us to solve the issue quickly. And long-term benefits also there. Alternative searching. When we are in the positive mindset, okay, I reached here, okay, there is something positive. Maybe I don't know now what it is, but I will look for some benefits in this process. And then when our mind opens, the mind is ready to look for alternatives. So broader range of options naturally open, and we start engaging in open talks. We discuss with people, we offer our support, and we take support. At the end, we respond calmly with intelligence, with a wise mind, not with the emotional mind. We respond with a wise mind. We respond calmly. We are not defensive. We are not reactive. So let us see an example here. See a problem like my parent, spouse, or kid isn't valuing me. Be feeling valuable is a big one, for example. Let us take this. My parent is not valuing me, or my spouse is not considering me, or my kid is not valuing me. So, problem focused goal will be they have to value me, or else I am shattered. I will become like a broken mirror from inside. Somehow I have to get their value. So, I will do things to get their value. In the process, what happens? I will lose me because I'm doing something against my own beliefs or values. I will overcompensate, I will overdo. Somehow I have to enter into their good books and get what I want. So, problem focused goal will be they have to value me. They have to value me. See how I am shifting from me to others. They have to value me. What control do I have on others' behavior or on others' thinking? Absolutely zero. So, this goal will take us nowhere. Instead, solution focused goal will be what will be different, very important, what will be different when your parent, spouse, or kid starts valuing you? Think over it. I want to get value from my parent, for example. When I get that value, what will be different in me, in my life? What difference is it going to make? Why am I so stubborn in getting their value, validation? Why am I behind that? So, what will be different when your parent, spouse, or kid starts valuing you? The answer could be anything. I will feel more happy, or I will be more peaceful. The house atmosphere will be calm and peaceful, or I feel my life is complete. I feel I exist, or I feel my life is more meaningful. There is more purpose to my life. Something, something, something. See, what will be different when your spouse, kid, or parent starts valuing you? When our thinking goes in that direction, we will have what is it that is missing in my life. So I will exactly know what do I want. So the focus shifted from them valuing me to me doing something to be more happy. So the goal will be how can I make my life more meaningful, or how can I be more happy? Situation remaining the same. What and how can I do from within? How will I make my life complete? How will I find a purpose in my life? See how we shift from problem focus goal to solution focus goal. Now, how to set goals? Yeah, first is clarify what a successful outcome looks like. We are not setting a goal like they have to value me. That is not my goal. We are setting a goal that the successful outcome, how will it look like? For example, it is I have to make my life meaningful. How will that look? Meaningful life means what to me? How will that look? Happy life means what? How will I know that I'm happy? So, successful outcome, we need to have extra clarity here. How will that look like? I need to be able to pinpoint and say exactly this is what I want. So, clarify what a successful outcome looks like. When, for example, the previous example, when the person starts valuing me, what will be different in me? I will feel more meaningful, for example. So, what is that meaningfulness? What does the successful outcome look like? Maybe I will be at my best, or I will give my best. Maybe I will start doing that. I will start doing this. How is that successful outcome going to look? Have a vision of that. So, that is the goal becomes very clear. And this is a positive goal, isn't it? We are breaking from our own comfort zone, and we are coming out, we are doing something differently. It is totally a new thing, there is newness. So this energizes us to take steps towards progress. So this motivates change rather than having a plain dull goal. A goal like seeing the successful outcome and then moving towards it makes us feel more motivated from within. And most importantly, we will have a reference point to evaluate progress. See, for example, I was at position A. I want to go to B. And when I reach B, I can look back and say, look, I was at A. Now I reached B. So to evaluate our progress, it becomes super clear. So how to set goals? One is successful outcome, how it looks like. I need to have a vision. Take time, take 1 hour, 1 day, 1 week, but get to know what does a successful outcome look like. Is it building your own something, your business or this? What is that successful outcome? How does it look like to you? And then rest is easy because you are self motivated. You will find your way, and slowly every moment by moment you will realize, okay, I was there, I reached here. That's beautiful, isn't it? So shift to what? From the current state, maybe at work or in a family, where am I stuck? That is my current state. From there, preferred state, where I want to reach. That is the goal. How will that look like? We need to have clarity. Once I know where am I standing, where I want to go, next is easy, how I need to go. So what are the resources to reach there? So when we are thinking from solution focus point of view, our focus will be on the resources to reach there. Whereas when we are with the problems, we will think, what are the stresses? How to avoid the stresses? Can we avoid the external stresses? How easy or difficult is that? By now, you know yourself. So when we focus on the stressors, what happens is we will feel helpless because the stressor is coming. I don't know how to deal with it. All I know is to have a negative self-talk, outbursts, or then go defensive. It's not taking me anywhere. So helplessness, and I will be reactive because of all this behavior which I don't like and I do not control. I don't know what to do with it. My confidence will go down and lack of hope. I feel this is the end. And because I'm looking for external solutions. Instead, when we shift to solution focused, I will feel more helpful. Why? Because I can see everything. Okay, when I'm reaching there, that is exciting. Many things are coming out. So I will feel I am helping myself. So I will have a proactive behavior. I will be calm and peaceful. And before something, I will be starting to think how to prevent that and how to focus on something what is beneficial to me. I will be proactive in all areas, not just one area, in all areas of life. And then because of that, see, when we start to think proactively, see the level of confidence. And then once confidence builds up, we will start believing in our own capacity, and then we will start looking for long term, long lasting internal solutions, not external solutions. So, external things do not affect us that much because we are strengthening from within. So, some ways to get into that solution mode is, yeah, have a scaling. Problem is 1, solution is 10. So, about the solutions. So we have to do a scaling here. Problem at its worst and solution at its best on a scale of 1 to 10. Problem at this end, 1 to 5 maybe, and 5 to 10 solution. So where do I stand right now? What is the intensity of my problem? If it is like others are not valuing me, how much do I feel it now? Am I at 1, 2, or 3? Accordingly, where do I want to go? To 8 or 9 or even to 10? So here solutions will be, first step is from, if I'm, for example, at 2, how can I move to 3? From 3 to 4, 4 to 5. Like keep 1 week or 2 weeks like that and then keep progressing till you achieve your goal. Maybe you need some psychological assistance here. Do not hesitate to take that. How will you know that your problem is solved? Very easy. We will be more happy, we will be more creative, and then the stresses no longer affect us negatively. So we get to know that the problem is getting solved. When was the problem not a problem? That is, see, even though we are stuck with the problem, there will be some days or some weeks when the problem's intensity is not that much. So that is exception. So what were the things that were differently happening at that time, outside or inside? What was different? Focus on that. We will get the exceptions and we can work on the exceptions as well. And then, as we always say, do something differently. If doing this is taking me to this place and I don't want to be there, let me do something differently and reach somewhere else. So do something differently, both outside and inside. That is overt. What is seen outside, visible. Let me do something visibly so that people can see I'm doing something different. At the same time, I can do something inside, like changing my self talk, for example, or practicing visualizations, whatever that is. And then we are coming to the last part. Let us practice this for 1 week, that is self evaluation diary. Let us just write a date and what went successful in the day. Like, I did yoga, I went for a walk, things were smooth at home, I finished my task. Keep what all went successful and what were the mistakes. Yeah. We need to give permission for us to make mistakes. We need not make the same mistakes each time. We need not repeat the previous mistakes, but it's okay to make new mistakes because mistakes are nothing but learnings. Unless we take a step forward, how will we know? How will we bring out the best in us? So sometimes mistakes do happen and convert them into learnings. And then, so we can write what were the mistakes. For example, I ate junk food today and I don't approve that. So that was a mistake. Why did the mistake happen? Maybe I was missing a person, or maybe only that was available at that time. I didn't think of it like keep a salad ready or something. So maybe that is why my hand went towards that. So I got the reason. Likewise, for 21 days, let us do this self evaluation diary. Get a diary, write the date and what went successful, what were the mistakes, and why did the mistakes happen. So that is it for today. Hope you found it beneficial. Thank you so much. See you some other day next week, not some other day, next week. Let's meet and hope you will practice this self evaluation diary. It's really helpful. Yeah, let us stop.